Love Island fans are convinced they know why the Casa Amor boys are eyeing up Jess as she throws herself at newbie. Jess has been branded cringe by fans as Casa Amor gets underway. Love Island fans are certain they have worked out why the new Casa Amor boys have got their eyes on Jess White. Jess and the rest of the girls have upped sticks and moved into the spin-off villa for the infamous relationship test. But as the lads went around discussing who they have their eye on, viewers claimed to suss out why so many said Jess. In the main villa, Jess is coupled up with Trey Norman, although she has since decided he gives her the ick when it comes to romance. Fans are convinced the lads see this as an opportunity to bag an easy ticket into the main show if they can pursue her to pick them. Newbie Hugo Godfrey, in particular, has made a straight beeline for retail manager Jess. Sharing their theory on X, formerly known as Twitter, one fan wrote, "I don't think any of them are really interested in Jess. They just think she's an easy option to get into the main villa because she's so desperate." Another added, "The only reason they want to get to know Jess is cause she's an easy ticket back to the villa." A third said, "The only thing the boys see in Jess is an easy route into the main villa." And a fourth chimed in, "I feel like Hugo is just trying to graft Jess because she's an easy option to get back into the main villa. I think he's genuinely attracted to someone like Hua." The girls were seen entering Casa Amor during Sunday night's show, having spent the day enjoying cocktails away from their men. Back at the main villa, 6 new girls have since surprised the fellas. Within hours, Jess had already been slammed by fans for throwing herself at Hugo as they chatted in the garden. They were then seen holding hands in bed together on the first night. But one fan complained, "Jess comes on way too strong, it's so cringe." Someone else agreed, "Holding hands and sleeping, wow, Jess moves quick." Watch as shocked Love Island boy Siren reveals how he knows Casa Amor girl Ellie. Fans are convinced there's going to be a huge twist during Casa Amor. The Love Island villa's doors have been opened to the Casa Amor girls, and one boy was left shocked. Last night's show saw the girls and boys split from each other for the show's most famous test. In a first look video for tonight's episode, the boys were greeted by a new group of girls. Newbie Ellie Jackson confidently walked over to introduce herself to Joey Essex. "I'm Ellie, lovely to meet you," she said as she went in for a hug. Siren Davies could be seen walking over before stopping in his tracks. The rugby lad stood still as he watched Ellie throw her arms around the boys. "Hello stranger, how are you?" she said after Siren came over to greet her. "Nice to see you," Sharon replied, searching for the words. He then went over to Scene and said, "I know the first one. I think I slid into her DMs." Her arrival comes just after Sharon told his partner Nickel Samuel that he loved her during a sweet moment in bed. Nickel returned the favor and is now blissfully happy, after the pair agreed to be closed off earlier in the series. Yet some Love Island viewers have been left hugely skeptical by the sweet moment. They reckon with the return of spin-off Villa Casa Amor, Sharon was being strategic with his choice of words. This comes after fans are convinced there is going to be a huge twist during Casa Amor. There are currently 7 couples, but only 6 bombshells of each sex have entered the villas, and viewers think it might mean the return of some familiar faces or a surprise arrival. One person commented, "There's 7 couples and 6 Casa Amor arrivals. The math ain't mathing, what's the twist?" A second said, "So there's currently 7 couples, but only 6 bombshells coming into Casa Amor." While a third added, 7 girls, but only 6 boys. Omar incoming. Casa Amor. Last night, viewers saw the girls head to the secret Casa Villa to meet 6 hunky singletons. And the boys are also in for a treat, as 6 women have entered the main villa in a bid to win them over. Fans have been very vocal throughout the series about wanting dumped Islanders to return. Many have been keen to see Samantha to come back and confront Joey, while others are hoping for Omar to make a return. Sam lost her place in the villa after Joey coupled up with Grace. He has since moved on with new bombshell Jessie. and Joey is set to come face to face with another ex, thanks to the arrival of Emma Milton, who had a fling with him in the past. She said, "I had a brief thing with Joey a few years ago. We've been friends for years, and I would be open to reconnecting with Joey. We get on really well, and we have a lot of mutual friends. I am also friends with Grace in Manchester, so it's a little bit awkward." Love Island fans rumble Casa Amor boys' game plan, and it's bad news for Jess White. Casa Amor has officially opened its doors, with 3 singletons ready to make a splash in the Love Island villa. And this could be bad news for Jess, as viewers spotted a twist. Could Jess White be set for more heartbreak after her stay in Casa Amor? Jake Spivey and Mosiah Pinder have all walked into the second Love Island home as they prepare to find their match in Mallorca. But just as they started to mingle with the residents that were already present, viewers at home rumbled a twist ahead, particularly as Jess White was neglected by the boys in the villa after her split from Ronnie Vint. Taking to X this Monday, July 1, a multitude of reality TV fans shared that Hugo, Jake, and Mosiah may see Jess as their perfect target in a bid to earn their spot in the main villa. Love Island 2024 has begun. Boots has launched a new call-up covering everything you need for villa life, with must-haves ranging from fragrance to skincare plus essential beauty gadgets. The only reason they want to get to know Jess is cause she's an easy ticket back to the villa. Cause you can't tell me that you like someone with that attitude and bitterness. One of them penned on X, otherwise known as Twitter. Another added, "Are they seeing Jess as a ticket to main villa? Or, because itchy?" While a third chimed in, "These Casa boys just using Jess for a ticket into the main villa." A fourth continued, "I think they're saying just cause she's an easy ticket to the villa." Just as another went on, "They are all saying Jess because she's an easy ticket back to the main villa. Everyone wants Jess. Free ticket to the villa if you ask me." Another wrote on social media, just as one TV fan jumped in, "These guys trying to convince themselves they like Jess cause she's an easy ticket into the villa." Viewers rumbled a twist ahead of Casa Amor's reopening and rumbled Boss's plans ahead of time, as one wrote. So there's currently 7 couples, but only 6 bombshells coming into Casa Amor. Another echoed, "There's 7 couples and 6 Casa Amor arrivals. The math ain't mathing, what's the twist?" While a second one added, "Guys, I have a conspiracy. There's 7 girls and 7 boys from the original villa, and only 6 each for Casa." And Omar made a TikTok the other day saying, "How can I go onto Casa when it starts Sunday, trying to make it less bait, so we can come on later?" Earlier during the season, TV watchers also slammed a pointless addition as the girls were sent out of the villa on a cocktail afternoon, and they were spotted surrounded by extras in the background.